Hey guys, welcome back to Never Tasted Better. So today I want to show you how to make a simple but delicious apple crisp.
On top is a thick layer of old-fashioned oats and dark brown sugar streusel. There is a generous layer of Granny Smith apples tossed in a caramelized sauce. So delicious, guys. Go ahead and grab a medium-sized mixing bowl. We're starting off with our topping. 1 cup old-fashioned oats, add that. 3/4 cup all-purpose flour. 1/2 cup dark brown sugar. Make sure that it's packed. I like to use the dark brown sugar. It gives it more of a caramelized flavor, and I find that this goes great with the apples. You can opt out and use light brown instead if you'd like. Go ahead and mix it thoroughly. Because of the old-fashioned oats, I had to use my hand to kind of break it up. Add 1 teaspoon baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Be sure to take the time to mix it well. You want those leavening agents mixed really well throughout. You are going to need 1/2 cup unsalted butter. Make sure that you dice it up into small pieces. We're going to add about 1/3 of it at a time. Making sure you toss them to coat so they don't stick together, and we're going to pinch it in using our hands. This process takes a little time, but you really want to make sure to do this part so you get a really good tasting streusel. Once all of the butter has been pinched in, it should be clumping together really well. That's a good sign that it's done. For the apples, I have 5 medium-sized Granny Smith apples. You can use macintosh, whatever kind you would like. We're going to start out by peeling them. Go ahead and remove all of those seeds. Make sure you take a sip of some hot, strong black coffee. And we're ready to begin slicing. Make sure you slice them very, very thin. Try to keep them as even as possible so they all cook evenly. Let's add 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter to a medium-sized saucepan, and we're going to start melting this over medium-high heat. Once your butter is completely melted, let's go ahead and add 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour. Start whisking right away, making sure you incorporate the flour really, really well into the butter. We're going to cook that flour taste out, so we're going to whisk this for 30 seconds over the heat. Let's go ahead and add 1/4 cup dark brown sugar. It's going to become really, really thick. That's okay, that's normal. Let's add 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg, stir that around. Lastly, let's add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. It's going to come to a slight boil. Go ahead and turn off your heat and whisk it until smooth. This is what it should look like, guys. It's going to be a thick caramelized mixture. We're going to add this to our apples. Time to start mixing, guys. Go ahead and add that caramelized mixture to our apples. I gotta tell you, the aromas from this were so amazing. It smelled like a caramel apple candy shop right in my house. Let's try not to get too distracted by the smells. Go ahead and toss those apples with the brown sugar mixture really, really well. You want to make sure that it's evenly combined throughout. You're going to need an 8x8 square pan. Pour all of your coated apples in. Take the time to evenly distribute your apples. We are ready for our topping. Grab large handfuls of the streusel and just sprinkle it evenly over the top of the apples. Guys, I don't know about you, but I love a thick layer of streusel over my apple mixture. So delicious and comforting. It's the perfect fall dessert. Once you're all done layering your streusel on top, we're going to bake this at 375 for about 35 to 45 minutes, depending on your oven. You want to make sure that the streusel doesn't become overly brown. This apple crisp is delicious when it's hot, so that's why there's parts of it missing. but it's so delicious, guys. You're going to want to try this one.
Guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I want to eat my apple crisp now. My mouth is watering so bad. So bye for now. Oh my word, so good.